So carrying on from last time, Molly's now ready to have her first skin tone applied. This is Genesis Flesh 08 and it's very, very pale. I've mixed that with a little bit of thinner, well actually quite a lot of thinner. We need quite a bit of this making up actually, because we need quite a few coats. Now this is made up slightly thicker than the neutralising colour, the green. And what I'm going to do this time is, again, I'm going to use a cosmetic sponge, but I'm going to rip it so that we end up with an uneven effect on the sponge. So I've ripped that and it's all sort of a little bit rough and a little bit uneven, if you like. And I'm going to apply that exactly the same as I did before with the neutralising colour. I'm going to apply that all over Molly's head and face, and then I'm going to do the same on the limbs. Just show you. And we're using the uneven sponge this time because it gives a bit more of a, well, an uneven look, if you like. Makes it look a little bit more natural. And this is the colour I always start with this colour as a base tone, and then I build my other colours from this. I'm going to do that all over, and then again using a blending brush, I'll show you that, this one, push all the paint into the creases, etc. So she's had 2 applications of the skin tone added, and I'm going to add 2 more right now. Oops. And while I'm doing that, I'd just like to say, if anybody is interested in reborning and they're thinking about buying all the various bits and bobs, my advice would be, and I'm speaking from experience, would be to buy the cheapest kit you possibly can, or even find a Reborn supplier who sells random arms and legs, so that you can practice on there rather than buying a really, really dear kit like I did and then not really knowing what you're doing. My very first Reborn came out looking like a lizard, really. It was a bit of a mess because I'd used the paints really, really thickly. I didn't blend in between my applications, and she just looked a mess. My second Reborn, again, I used an expensive kit, and my second Reborn ended up in the bin because it looked like a baked bean. It was far, far too orange, so I wasted money there again as well. So I think it's really, really important that if you're a first timer, to just practice on limbs, random arms, random legs, and you can get them from Reborn suppliers.